Okay, I'll just record this because I don't think my streaming service is gonna work. I like that team, Little Asians and the Whiteys. Okay, Little Asian and the Whiteys. Big Trouble in Little China. Okay, so let's get this baby started. So we're gonna see a captain's draft game between We Are Waruda and Little Asians and the Whiteys. We'll see on the Radiant side, they've chosen to ban a Broodmother and a Warlock first. And on the Dire side, they choose to ban out the TA, probably a respect ban towards the Timpura, and the Brewmaster ban against the Dusk Rising. Now, I don't really know if whose signature hero is Warlock, or, oh, well, I guess they're banning the Broodmother for the Hankinator. Either that, or they just don't want to have to deal with it. There is ways of dealing... I would like to say that there are some sort of counters against it. I mean, there is the Zeus kind of, so you can see where it is, but I guess not really. Anyway, we're going to see a Faceless Void being banned out by the Radiant team, and finally we're going to see a, last but not least, which one will they ban out? Probably, I'm going to say, well, definitely not OD. Yeah, this is probably a hard pick for them. Maybe Sniper? I don't think their Sniper is that annoying to deal with. Oh, Ember Spirit. Tim has not played Ember Spirit in a very long time, so I don't really know why they're doing that.
Pick.
First pick of the Vengeful Spirit, classic pick. It's a very, I mean, versatile hero, used in pretty much everything. First pick of Zeus and AA. Oh man, that global ability.
Pick.
I don't really know who's going to play the Zeus or the AA, but I like that combo. We're going to probably see, I'm going to say, they don't have a mid. Maybe they'll pick up a Tiny. I don't really know if Tim's going to, no, Tim's going to safe lane, so I think he's going to pick a safe carry. Maybe the Sniper. Oh, he might go mid. No, most likely the Dusk Rising is going to go mid. Either that, actually, Timpura could go mid, and Dusk and Maria can safe lane together or something like that. Maybe an Enchantress pickup. Slasher's Way. A Spirit Breaker. Wow, I haven't seen this hero on any of those. Actually, I don't really know what COTE and BROTE really play, so that could be it. And, yeah, I can't predict drafts for my life. I don't know. Bane. Oh, them gank.
Radiant team pick.
Ursa. Very strong pick. And Tiny.
Don't
really know where they're going to lane this. Maybe off. Maybe they'll put the Zeus off lane or safe lane and put the Tiny middle. Yeah, because Tiny always needs levels. I don't really like a safe lane Tiny IMO. And they're going to probably pick up their core and maybe a Tree and Protector or another ganking hero. Probably, maybe Tree and Sniper. Sniper Nyx even? No, that'd be too much ganking. Invoker. Oh, I didn't even realize he was in the pool. Invoker Graith. Okay, that's completely different than what I thought they'd pick. Okay. And finally, on this team, they're going to pick, they have plenty of time, they're most likely going to pick a, do they play any other team? No, so they won't pick Chen. Oh no, I like Darkseer, maybe Darkseer would work well. Yeah, you don't want to pick up Sniper against that Spirit Breaker, so, maybe another team fight hero, so maybe the Treant, the Elder Titan, no, they're definitely not going to pick Alchemist. Definitely not going to pick OD, I don't think. No, I don't think they pick Nyx. Oh, Darkseer. Okay. I thought they might have picked Darkseer, so they decided to pick the Darkseer. Okay. Now, for some reason, this group of people, the people on the actual stream are not going to hear what I do for the draft, but I'll start probably talking into this. Whoa! Derek playing freaking Invoker? That's hilarious. Oh man, we're going to see a Dusk Rising Invoker, something I haven't seen in a really long time. Okay, let's go through the rundowns, and we have Little Asians and the Whiteys, and we'll have the Reg playing the Zeus, probably going mid, yeah, most definitely. PinoSmash playing the Ursa, followed with Hankinator playing the Tiny, so it might be a tri-lane or dual lane bot. We're going to see Stil the Whale playing the Darkseer, and finally Tickle This playing the AA. Yeah, Darkseer is going to go off to the off lane, and I think this is going to be a tri-lane. Yeah, it's most likely going to be a tri-lane. Okay, we're going to see Dusk Rising playing the Invoker mid, going a Wex Quas or Wex Exhort. I actually I know that no one does one of the builds, but anyway, we're going to see COTE playing the Spirit Breaker, going into the off lane, probably with his brother, BROTE, who is playing the Bane. We have Timpura playing the Wraith King, and finally we have Vengeful Spirit being played by mariaqty. Okay, we are not going to see anything, no shenanigans. We're not going to see any shenanigans from either of the teams. We're not going to see a 5-man into the jungle and try and pick someone off early. So, easy Katka. So, yeah, this is just going to end up being the standard pub game where everyone just pretty much goes to their separate lanes. We're going to see BROTE not really doing anything over here. COTE may be going for the ward over there, a bounty over there, but he does see the 2 heroes and he's going to back off. Meanwhile, Zeus picks up the ward top, so it looks like double bounty runes towards the Radiant team, and I completely agree that their team is going to win now that they got both the bounty runes. Okay, we're going to see that, yes, it's going to be the dual lane with the couples, even though, you know, brother combo is not really a couple. We're going to see Timpura Maria go top and BROTE COTE come bottom. And it looks like I was right in saying it is a tri-lane bottom. And it looks like the... Oh, actually, the PinoSmash is actually opting to go for a jungle build, but COTE comes over there, but does not scout out the Ursa. Probably just going there to place a rune. We're going to see the off lane. Oh, man, that's so annoying early on. That vacuum shell, that ion shell doesn't do too much damage, but still, it's pretty annoying to deal with, especially when you place it on creeps. And once it hits level 3, it's just such a pain in the ass to deal with. Okay. We are going to see not much action, actually. Harass, a lot of harass on the Tickle This. I don't really know what he's trying to do over there. Maybe trying to get his own harass, but not really doing that much towards this. I'd like to say the matchup is probably more towards the BROTE COTE favor. Bane early levels is still pretty good, and he opts to get Nightmare first, which could set up for a lot of things, but I don't really know why he opted to get that first, because he doesn't really... Spirit Breaker doesn't really have a stun or anything that'll make it... Oh, well, there's the brain stab. Spirit Breaker doesn't really have a stun or that needs setup, and Nightmare, I don't really know, does enough damage. It does 80 damage, which is still less than Brain Sap level 1. So yeah, it doesn't really do enough damage. You only really get it to get the setup, and unless they're going to do maybe a... Actually, if they... No, he's going the Wex Quas build. If he was going Exort, then you could set up a Sunstrike with it, which could be really good. But yeah. I think he's probably maybe leveled it up by accident, or got it to save COTE early on, and probably is going to Optimax the Brain Sap now, because I think the Brain Sap is a lot better. We're going to see Zeus actually pick up both runes? No, he only got one of the runes. He does have that bottle, and he does have Clarities, I guess, so no one's stopping to pick up the bounty rune. Guess no one really needs it. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we're going to see, yeah, against a Darkseer, especially if you're melee, it's such a colossal pain in the ass to have to deal with Ion Shell. He's going to opt Ion Shell himself. This will cause Timpura to not, you know, go for that damage anymore. Let's see if he's going to go for a lunge, or not a lunge, a dive, and see if he can get him. And he is going to get it. Maybe he's going one more hit, and that is first blood on Tim. Meanwhile, Vengeful Spirit was just standing there doing nothing, I guess. Maybe she panicked a little, but she didn't have the stun anyway, so there's nothing she could have done against that, and he still had a decent amount of HP. Plus, he had the Stout Shield, so there's most likely he was not going to go down from that. And that will be first blood towards Little Asian and the Whiteys. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, BROTE just casually walks by the Tiny and, you know, doesn't opt to do anything other than that. I feel like they could have done a decent amount of damage. She does not have the Craggly exterior, so... oh, yeah, that's a lunge on BROTE, and that is one dead BROTE as he stays around. But, yeah, the Spirit Breaker was able to get the revenge kill on the Tiny. Yeah, I don't know if you didn't notice that he had the, whatchamacallit, the cold touch on him. So, the cold feet on him, so... Yeah, if he had gotten out of there, he would have lived, but I don't know if they would have gotten the kill. And we're going to see on the bottom lane, oh, Ursa getting killed by the neutrals early on. Probably a misplay by him. Meanwhile, on the top lane, the Darkseer has been getting decent amount of harass, but he finally picked up his Soul Ring, so we're going to see some really annoying Soul Ring Ion Shell farm, which is just such a colossal pain to deal with, especially early on when you don't have enough damage to, you know, eat up that creep really quickly. was gonna say tactical feeding.
Top is missing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad to die to a jungle creep, especially this early. Sometimes it's actually faster just to die and go back to base if you bought all your items, than to walk back. Oh, and they get the chilling touch off. I mean, the cold feet off. Guess he didn't escape there fast enough. And yeah, he's playing really greedy over there. That's probably going to be a kill on him. Oh, or is it not? As, yep, they're going to get that one last hit off, and they're going to kill the Tiny over there. Yeah. The Tiny is playing pretty greedy. He's going really up close for the last hits and stuff like that, but he needs to not underestimate the power of Brain Sap plus, well, just Brain Sap in general, because Brain Sap does a decent amount of pure damage, which is not blocked by anything else, so we're going to see Tickle This being forced back to go heal, and probably, yeah, to go back and heal, so
no coin for you.
This is going to be a lone Tiny again, and he's already out-leveled by the Spirit Breaker, and yeah, let's see if they're going to go for, nope. They probably don't know that the AA is gone, but man, Reg has just been all over these runes. Yeah, we're going to see a decent amount of harass on the Tiny. It looks like they're not going to commit to a kill. I guess they figure that they're not going to be able to kill him. Yeah, they're most definitely not going to be able to kill him unless he just stands there like an idiot, even with... So they're probably just going to harass, and if he tries to be greedy again and go for more last hits, then they can punish him again after that. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it looks like the Zeus is doing slightly better on the engagement, probably because he's been getting he's been always filling up his bottle and is able to last hit using the Arc Lightning and harass. So yeah, it's just a decent amount of. He just has. I wouldn't say all the control, but it looks like the Dire team is just not even bothering to go for the runes at this point. We're going to see an engagement on the BROTE, and yeah, he's just going to instantly die from that. Let's see if they're going to get the kill on the Spirit Breaker, but no, Spirit Breaker just walks away. If he is unable to use the Avalanche, they're not going to be able to keep him in place to get that Cold Feet stun off. But it doesn't really even matter anyway, because typically with the damage that the Radiant side does here, they're just popping before the Cold Feet even gets off. Well, I guess the Cold Feet does do damage, so... Oh, I'm tired. Too much late night. Fire Emblem. I just need to beat this game so I can stop playing like crazy. Even though I already beat it before. Anyway. Yeah, that's so fucking annoying. The Ion Shell. Offlane. Darkseer, especially with that Soul Ring, it's just ridiculous. We're seeing that the Darkseer is picking up a buckler early, most likely going to transition that into a mech. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't think you can get anything else with that. I mean, you can get what? Like, I forget what you can get with that. Oh yeah, the Crimson card, but whatever. We see BROTE change to the mid lane, probably try and get the pick off of this this Zeus over here. Zeus does not have that much mana, but oh man, gets the kill, but dies immediately towards that too. Man, they apparently tops where it's happening. Meanwhile, we see Spirit Breaker over here. He doesn't have Bane anymore, so I don't really know what he's trying to do. Maybe get a pick off of the AA, but if he gets caught, he's dead, so I don't really know why he'd do that. We're going to see an engage on the middle, gets that Cold Snap off, but are they going to be able to deal the damage? Switch to Sunstrike, 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 and nope, he doesn't even have it, of course, but let's see if he's going to dive for this, as he is going to dive, but there's going to be a rotation in from the Darkseer, and the Zeus is turning around, gets the Surge off, and will they get the kill off of here as they do the nuke, and then the ult, and he is gone. 1, 2, 3, and out of the game. And we're going to see on the bottom lane, nothing's happening. I thought there might have been something going on over there, but yeah, that's going to be a kill. It seems like the Dire is actually doing better in terms of kills right now. I thought it was a Radiant, just by the way things have been going, but it's like on the top lane, we have the Wraith King who has 2 kills and 2 deaths, so okay. Does have his ultimate now, so... Be 2 deaths to get him. Let's see if they're going to go for an engage over here, because I know if they get the Avalanche toss combo off, that can maybe kill him, as if they toss him back, No, they didn't toss him back, but that's going to be a stun over there as he is lunging forward, but the Invoker does come. If he was just a little bit closer, he would have been able to do that last bit of nuke, and unfortunately he doesn't have the ultimate either. Dusk Rising is going pretty deep for it, and is he going to get the kill? No, again, just a little bit more damage and he would have been able to get it. We're going to see PinoSmash go for the Roshan, but looks like he got caught as the BROTE knows he's there, gets the brain sap off, and he's just going to nightmare himself off while the Ursa just runs away. Doesn't run away? Maybe trying to... Oh, man, he should have just stayed on the ledge and waited him for get up there. But he doesn't have Earthshock, which, you know, for the jungle build, it makes sense not to get it. He did do a decent amount of chunk damage to Roshan, but, you know, he has to start building up all those stacks again, which is a colossal pain in the ass. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go back and jungle, maybe get some health back, and then try again. But if the Dire did notice, maybe they would be able to snatch Roshan from him if they have all the people there. After all, they do have the they don't have the lifesteal from Wraith King.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a bit tiny, as he doesn't have any support over there. We're gonna see the Dusk Rising rotate bottom. Maybe they're trying to get a push for this? No, he just wanted to get the rune really quickly. Yeah.
What need have I for this?
Okay. Uh-oh, this is a lone AA in the jungle. It's probably going to be a dead AA, as Dusk Rising is going to flank him from the side. He's going to get the tornado off. Misses, but, you know, it was a zoning to tornado. Let's see if they're going to be able to get the call off there, as the AA... Yeah, they get the brain sap and kill him. But is he going to be able to get a revenge kill from that, as the Tiny does do that amount of... does do the throw damage and able to kill him off, plus the Zeus ultimate. But looks like he's going to be chasing him, but nope, the Nightmare gets off, and he's not going to be able to catch him over there. We're going to see Zeus maybe rotating bot? Nope, probably trying just to do nothing. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're going to see the PinoSmash heal up, going to smoke again, probably going to try one more time to get it. Man, that Roshan regen is just too good.
Everyone, go now!
But I think they're going to, the Dire team's going to be pretty vigilant. Yes, they do see that, they do have the, oh no, he has the smoke already up. Yeah, they do have the ward over there, so they know when he's going to come. Looks like he is going to back up because he knows that there are going to be people over there. Yeah, they're going to be charging in for him, but looks like the COTE is going... balls the ball deep, and is he going to be able to get the kill off of him before Red gets to safety? Yeah, that's going to be a dead Zeus. Yeah, but the question is he going to die in exchange for this? But it looks like they're not, because, yeah, he's just going to TP out and get out of there pretty safely. Well, unfortunately, we didn't see a rotation in from the Darkseer, but, he's just choosing to harass the Wraith King and probably try and push this tower, which is a good idea because it seems like the Wraith King is their core, as he is opting to get a armlet first. So, yeah, he is going to go into Roshan, but there's already a charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker. But, oh, looks like it's a trap, as he's just waiting there, just getting ready to engage. But this is 3 heroes going in on this Ursa Warrior, so, yeah, that is... just immense amounts of spell damage. Probably should have used the ultimate to try and keep alive. Oh, but a beautiful 3-man stun, and that's just a ridiculous amount of damage. There comes a Zeus ult, and BAP. One more BAP. Oh, what the heck is he's going really deep for this? But gets the BAP off. Will the tower damage finish him off? Yes, it will, because the ultimate ran off, and it's unfortunate. He did get the kill, though, so I guess not all of it was lost, but yeah. I don't know why, when he was waiting here, the rest of his team didn't get ready to set up, because apparently he knew that the Dire team was coming for him, so they should have probably gotten a bit closer, and that team fight would have been a 3-0. Yeah, maybe it was a play to make them chase after him and run up and clump up together.
Bad dudes, middle tower, everyone, go, now!
Meanwhile, we're going to see the Zeus going mid and just pushing in, but we're going to see the Spirit Breaker charge. Is he actually going to commit to a full charge, as the Invoker is getting pretty close? It's just chilling on the lane over there. Yeah, he's going for a full charge. And he wow, just stops right before. Don't really know why. There were 2 heroes there. I guess they don't think they could have bursted him down enough, and the Zeus would have been able to kill him. kill at least the Invoker, but yeah, does the Tornado and gets away relatively safely. He's going to get a... probably an Orchid first. I think it's an Orchid. Yeah, he's going for Orchid first. Looks like the... Yeah, he's rushing all the way for this Darkseer, but this Darkseer without a decent amount of stuns is just not going to be able to do anything about it. Timpura gets the Blink Dagger early, but oh man, he did not... Oh, scrub move right over there as he did not have enough mana to get the ultimate off. Oh, he already used it. Okay, that's why. Not a scrub move. That's unfortunate. 1-for-1. Offlaner for carry, so it's a little bit more towards the Radiant's favor. We're going to see the Zeus pick up that regen rune and maybe going to try and pick off the Spirit Breaker. No, I don't think he'd actually go for the Spirit Breaker. Oh my goodness, he's going for the Spirit Breaker. Can he actually do it? I don't think he can. With that soul urn, I mean, yeah, Urn of Shadows, yeah, he's not going to be able to get it. Guess he didn't know he had the Urn of Shadows up. And that is going to be a dead Vengeful Spirit as he just blinks and 1-2 combo. Yeah, the... Craggy! Okay, he only has 5 seconds up for his ultimate, so if they're going to be able to kill him in this 5 seconds, it's going to be a disaster for them. Oh, so unfortunate! That is so unfortunate. Wow, they killed him right before the ultimate got off. That's so sad. I gotta go comment on this. Spirit Breaker lunging in, but is this gonna be a Kung Fu movie for the Dire team as they run in one at a time just to die? Yeah, that's gonna be a blink as Nuke, and is he gonna be able to do it? But he doesn't have enough mana to toss anything towards him. But, yep, that's gonna be a Lightning Bolt and dead. Oh, that's so unfortunate for the Dire team. I gotta go give Tim his condolences. That's just so unfortunate. We're going to see the Hankinator flank from the side, but do they have wards over there? Are they going to be able to see anything? Yep, that's going to be a 1-2 combo and not dead, as he does get the Earthshock off, but it's only level 1, so, I mean, the slow is still 25%, it's not that much damage, and they are going to wait up for the creeps to get here, so that the tower aggro, okay, they're just going to take the tower aggro, and we're going to see the Spirit Breaker going to charge in, but probably only charging in just to get into the area. I don't think he's going to commit to this, unless the team is going to commit to this. We're going to see a Tornado EMP, and we're going to see the Wraith King blink in for that stun. Let's see if they're going to be able to get the kill on the Ursa Warrior, because he's going to be able to... No, he just does ridiculous amounts of damage, plus that lifesteal. And he did have the ultimate off when they're doing majority of their damage. And looks like, wow, that mech just barely saving the Tiny. And, wow, that is 2 very close calls for the Radiant. And, yeah, they both lived, so... Huh, what are the odds of that? Things just are not working well for the Dire team, as we're going to see a blink stun. Are we going to see a toss? No, not enough mana. Doesn't need it anyway. And this is going to be a tier 1 for the Radiant team, but yeah, he just doesn't have mana. I mean, he doesn't have mana and he doesn't have enough HP, so he's just tanking that tower for no reason. But he's probably going to head back anyway. Has 2,000 gold and saving for what, maybe? I don't really know what you would save up for an Ursa Warrior this. I mean, you don't get Radiance? Definitely don't get Rapier early. Yeah, you don't need Strength, you don't need HP anymore, because in Rage it doesn't work that way. Don't know. I really don't know why he's saving so much money for. Oh man, we're gonna see Zeus pick up a Bloodstone this early in the game. Honestly, I prefer the Aghanim Scepter, because... for, I guess, 2 out of 3, maybe 3 heroes, it still does a decent, I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of damage this early, especially someone here snowballing, but he wants the sustained mana, which, you know, late game, or even mid game, I don't find that the Zeus has that much mana problems, to be honest, but, you know, it doesn't really matter what I think. Okay, they're going to go for a dive on here, and he's going to get the he's going to get the toss off, and they're going to get a kill. That's unfortunate for the Dire team. I don't really know what the Wraith King was thinking. Maybe he was thinking he could possibly fight this, but yeah. Yeah, and I don't really understand. He probably should have just... I guess he figured he was going to die anyway, so he just wanted to fight, or, you know, try and do something. We're going to see a whiffed AA ultimate, unfortunately. And it looks like It is a 4v4 with the 5th hero TPing in, so this is going to be a full-man team fight. But I think the Dire knows what's up, so they're going to definitely back off and, you know, fight another day. Well, either that or wait for the Wraith King to come back, but the Wraith King is just going top to farm, so where is the Dire team going? Looks like they're just going to give up this tier 1, maybe try and push the mid lane in exchange for it. Yeah, the Radiant team is looking for something, picks up the ward over there. They do see the, the bait over there, but don't think they're going to be able to do anything about that. Yeah, it looks like they're opting just to push the mid lane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. We're detecting high
Are they
levels
going
of
to
circuit.
glyph
Dire
in time? Yeah,
structures
they're
are
going to glyph in time,
fortified.
but they're only delaying the inevitable. Whatever, you get the king, you get the glyph back anyway.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep, and they're going to immediately go for Roshan with this. And it looks like they are getting pretty unlucky with these Roshan bashes, unfortunately. Going to have Hankinator tank up that damage. Does that actually do damage to him? The Ion Shell? I don't think it does. Okay, come on. Use that in rage.
I have orbs
Yeah, he needs
for
the rage.
this.
Come on. Now you don't even have enough mana.
No, she's just
okay,
a chill dude.
oh, yeah,
So someone explain to me why Radiant had to go. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're getting the Tiny to pick up the Aegis instead. Figure since he's going to blink in and die a lot, they want to give it to him, but I feel like the Ursa still needs it. He's still not as tanky. Ursa only having 1000 HP. We're going to see the Invoker invisible, but probably just scouting it out. They do have the ward over there, so they know that they're coming up top. Are they going to retreat in exchange for this? Because they know they're coming, or at least they should know they're coming, and they're going to go back off. They are looking in the jungle to try and find that Wraith King, but I just have no idea where he is. There are no wards in the the Dire jungle other than this little ward over here, so looks like the Dire team is just going to back off and, you know, not try and fight this, because it seems like they've been losing their last team fights with no form of success, or not even a kill, so we're going to see the Radiant team transitioning into pushing the top lane. Oh, what time is it? 10 o'clock? Shoot. Oh, whatever, I'll just do this and grab some paper and shit. Okay, we're going to see a lone Spirit Breaker opting to very dangerously farm this small creep camp. If he dies, I hope that 50 gold was worth it. Is he going to get spot out by the Darkseer? Yes, he is, but it doesn't seem like... Oh, not even opting to finish that guy off. He's just like, fuck you.
Top is all nasty and brokey.
That's pretty funny, actually. And that troll priest is going to heal himself up. They're going to go push the mid tier 1, but it looks like the Dire is, the Radiant is going to try and push the tier 2 and force an issue over here. Force them to come back. They're not gonna. They can't just keep giving the Radiant free towers, as it is just gonna cause them to snowball even more.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, that AA ult. That's.
Yo, green dudes, something bad is happening.
Let's see what the Zeus is.
Dire structures are fortified.
Getting boots of travel. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't like that build personally.
Radiant's middle tower.
I mean, you do need the mobility as Zeus, but I feel like Ags and then maybe a blink.
Yo, good guys, middle tower got owned. What you gonna do? Get mad?
They're going to keep pushing for the tier 3, are they? Yeah, they are. It looks like they're going to push for the tier 3. Maybe they're trying to force the Dire team to come back and make the bad play over. But they have been winning every team fight, but now that they have to push high ground, the Dire does have that advantage. They're eating this tower up, even though that the Tiny doesn't have his Aghanims yet, and we're going to see an EMP, and they're going to go just back off. A Spirit Breaker going to keep pushing this. Looks like they are going to keep running. Oh no, that is a dead Spirit Breaker if he keeps going. Yeah, he's not going to go. So they just gave him a free tower, tier 2 tower, and half the tier 3, more than half, it's like 80%, just for a tier 1. I feel like they should have, I guess they thought that the Radiant team wasn't going to keep pushing, but they have the advantage, so, you know, they got to end the game early after our fucking 90-minute game yesterday, so they definitely want to end this. Okay. Zeus picking up that boots of travel so he can go teleport in and do that damage and push lanes, I guess. Why would you get boots of travel when you can get other things? I don't understand. Anyway, so it looks like the Radiant team is going to push that tier 2 mid. Are we going to see any form of resistance from the Dire team this time? Maybe they're going to try and pick off these 2 fools in the middle lane. The Tiny does still have his Aegis, so he will come back after this. And it's only the 2 of them. But, you know, the Dire team is probably scared and thinks that all 5 of them are there. So they know. They know that the Wraith King is there. They're going to get a Tornado, but no follow-up maybe, as it is the Tiny, but the Tiny does have the Aegis. And, yeah, that Ursa Warrior is going to go on to town. Gets the Avalanche and the stun. Oh, wow. And the ultimate. Thunder God's Wrath is going to kill him off. The Hankinator is still going, but, you know, he's going to get the kill off, but he still has the Aegis over there. Wraith King does come back, but everyone else is around, and he blinks away safely, so that's a good play by him. And that is a dead Vengeful Spear. Probably coming in to save him, just in case the teleport didn't get off, but, you know, he was able to teleport out of there safely. And that's going to be a tier 2 and 3 kills for nothing for the Dire. Just things are not going well for them.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Looks like they're going to keep pushing. There's buyback on the 2 heroes that are already going to come back, so they don't really care about that. Plus, I don't think I've seen a single swap this game, but swap level 1 is just really bad. I mean, not that big of a range, so it makes sense why they would do that. Okay, we're going to see a Tornado EMP, but is that going to cause them to come back, as they did do a decent amount of damage to that tier 3 again, and that's going to cause them to retreat. Yep. Don't really know what the Dire team can do here to win this game.
Green Dude's top thing is about to get knocked over.
Man. Oh man, 13 charge Bloodstone. Yeah, he doesn't have enough mana problems for Bloodstone to really be worth it. It's just my opinion, I guess. I personally hate Bloodstone on... I mean, I don't think Bloodstone's a good pickup on Zeus. Stacking up this jungle. Tiny does have his Aghanim Scepter now, so he's going to be able to siege those towers pretty well. Is he going to die to these Ancients, is the question. Yeah, he's going to blink away. Still not strong enough to deal with them. Oh, it'd be great if he did it just at the time to pull them. That would have been the next level play, but gotta leave before he dies.
Gold and sweet.
And I don't think Ion Shell works on Ancients, so...
is under attack.
Yeah, it doesn't, of course.
Radiant's top tower is under
a little
attack.
bit of assistance, and he's going to be able to farm these creeps the remaining creeps just fine.
Dire's bottom
Gets out of
tower
there,
is
and
under
he's going
attack.
to be able to come back there again and get the next wave. Meanwhile, the Dire team, I don't really know what they're going to be able to do about this. They should try and go for pickoffs. I mean, they do have the Spirit Breaker, but for the most part, it looks like, other than the Zeus, they're all just playing as 4. Actually, the fact that the Zeus did get the Boots of Travel may cause them to cause the Zeus to just go off on his own and then split push, which, you know, if the Spirit Breaker does it in time, is able to kill the Zeus. And yeah, if he does it in time before he, you know, blinks or, you know, Boots of Travels away, they're going to be able to kill the Zeus and get some sort of money for the Dire team, because the rest of the Dire team is just, the rest of the Radiant team is just always constantly together. They're playing a 5-man Dota, but since the Zeus did get his Boots of Travel, he's split pushing alone. Maybe the Dire team is just afraid that the Radiant team is always just together, but yeah. We're going to see a surged Ursa, but is he going to be able to do... Nope, he gets the Tornado off, and they're not going to be able to catch him in time. Oh, that Tornado Dispel. Can the AA hit? Nope, whiffs, but we're going to see a lone Zeus over there. Can they kill him before that COTE gets him off? Decent... There goes a nice chain stun, and they're going to be able to get the kill off. But Zeus just comes back way too quickly because of those Bloodstone charges. Yeah. Like I said before, I think that at this point... Zeus getting the Boots of Travel might even be a double-edged sword for him, because it's causing him to make split push instead of, you know, sticking with the rest of the team, which has been the working strategy for the Radiant team. But then again, if he uses it a little more conservatively, uses the teleport back and defend against those defend against split push, which is the main counter to 5 mannings. it could turn out well. They get the pipe off, and that is going to be a dead Timpura. But he does have the ultimate over there. Are they going to engage off of this, as he is going to get away, even though the cold feet gets off, with the Spirit Breaker sacrificing itself and the Vengeful Spirit running in for no reason otherwise. And that's going to be another 3 kills, despite, you know, the Wraith King coming back for nothing for the Dire again. So, yeah. Seems like high ground isn't even helping them out that much. So, yeah, I don't see the Dire team being able to come back from this, as they're going to go push for tier 3 again. The Spirit Breaker does have the buyback, but the Wraith King doesn't have his ultimate, so I don't really know what he's going to do. Another EMP and another another scattering. They were able to manage to catch Tickle this, but can they kill him before he gets killed? As he does get the cold feed off, and yep, that's a dead Wraith King. And fucking AA gets away again. Where's that Sunstrike Invoker? Way to not go fucking Exort. Plus Exort and the GG's call. Yeah, that was
middle tower is under attack.
The Radiant just were constantly winning every single fight without any form of pushback. I mean, not pushback, but there was no bleh. Words. Okay, whatever. GG guys.